Hey everyone, and welcome back. So we are here for our Friday night stream, and we're going to be playing a game that honestly I was really looking forward to, and that is Have a Nice Death. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this game turned out, because when it was announced, I really got some awesome vibes of like Skull the Hero Slayer with almost Hollow Knight type aesthetics. So let's just say that I'm hoping for a really good experience tonight. And it's fun to be playing an indie game tonight. Honestly, by the way, Cereza, I'm almost done with the game, so I probably will be doing the review over the next weekish. And I already have Flamekeeper done. The review's written and filmed. I just have to edit it. So probably I'm hoping tomorrow morning, I'll be able to put out the review for Flamekeeper. Cereza I would like to do over the weekend, as well as eSHOP deals. So hopefully we're going to have a nice weekend ahead of us. I took the day off today, but honestly, I got more busy than anything with everyday stuff. So first I want to say hey to everyone. Hey Eagle, yes you are first. Sandra Morin, hello, welcome. Ghost Cowboy, Jumping Bear, Champ Dancer, welcome guys, welcome to the stream. I love the Shovel Knight emote, awesome stuff. That is one of my favorite emotes there. Monaco, welcome my man, thank you, thumbs up as well. Need a little bit of beer. Honestly, I just got home, and you know when I say I got busy today, I got busy with probably the most boring stuff in the universe. I took a day off of my 9-to-5 job to actually do taxes. Not do taxes, but go drive them up to my accountants and whatnot. And let's just say that losing a day of vacation to go hand in your taxes and do that stuff is awful. I'm drinking a Quebec beer that is called La Fin du Monde. I've drank it a lot of other times. It means the end of the world. It's a super strong beer. It's 9% alcohol. Hey, Mr. Mish, what's up, my man? Hey, welcome. Mr. Mish is a friend from work, my real work in my real life. He's moved on to a different company, but still one of my good friends from where he used to work and I still work. Hey Nathan, hey Salim. Yeah, taxes definitely suck. I am drinking La Fin du Monde, the end of the world, a Quebec beer that honestly is among my favorite beers to drink. If you like strong beer, if you like beer with a fruity aftertaste, it is a great one. Beast McCoy, huge fan of the show, been watching you for over a year now. Thank you for the great recommendations. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Make sure you guys tune in to the next eShop deals. It's going to be a really big video. RE4 Remake. There was a part of me that said maybe we would do an Xbox Series X stream tonight and play Resident Evil 4 Remake. But I decided against it. So we are going to be playing Have a Nice Death. There's also a part of me tonight that wanted to play Kung Fury. Okay, there's a part of me that wanted to play Kung Fury, but I feel like that's a game that probably after an hour we would have wanted to move on. It's a super fun game because I played it on PS Vita, and I'm not sure how much they reworked it for the Switch, but it's a fun game. But it's not a game I would stream for 2 hours. Okay, so let's switch up the viewpoint, guys. I'll say hi to you as we sort of get into the game. Let me just switch this up. Boom. So I already have the game obviously downloaded, whatnot. I have not touched it yet. I'm going to unplug my controller. We're going to go full wireless. I was just charging it, make sure we weren't out of battery because I wasn't sure how low it was. I've been playing a lot this week. Like I said, I beat Flamekeeper. I'm almost through Cereza. So we're gonna see. Hey, Team Maple, Scotty, welcome, my friend. Jeffrey as well. Salim, La Fin du Monde is delicious. It is awesome. So, but RE4 Remake looks amazing. It is one of my favorite Resident Evil games to start with, and the remake is awesome. By the way, if you guys hadn't seen, if you haven't played the original RE4 for the Switch, it's $8 right now. Lowest ever price. Lowest ever price. So, if you haven't picked it up right now at $8, even the original game is a steal. It's still an amazing game, the original one. Like, I'm sure the remake's gonna be another world, but if you haven't played Resident Evil 4 yet, you only have a Switch, you don't have money to put on the remake, pick up the Switch version. $8 is a steal for that game, and you're gonna have a ton of fun with it if you like survival horror genre. And it's really where Resident Evil became a horror game. That's what I love most. Okay, enough Resident Evil talk though. Let's get into Have a Nice Death. So let's get started on the game. Let's see what this is all about. So, like I said, I'm expecting something along the lines of Skull the Hero Slayer, however, with a different aesthetic, cleaner aesthetic, some cell shading. I'm gonna stop talking now. Let's see if we get some voiceovers. Oh, dang. That just pitiless, man. You busy as heck. The Last Ronin, that would be an interesting Turtles game. It's in the works. That's good. I haven't heard about it. RE4, you purchased at least 5 times. Come on, once more, man. 6. Capcom loves reselling their games, but the remakes are a different cup of tea, man. The remakes are like, even when the storylines stay the same, like remaking a game the way they do, those are like ground up remakes. I did not get RE4, not yet. I'm gonna get it when either I have enough time to play or it gets a big sale somewhere physically, because that's a game I'm gonna want physically, and since I'm not gonna play it day one, why would I pay full price? In the sense that right now I'm too busy with the Switch. I have 2 big games that I need to review for next week. I can't talk about them yet because we're still embargoed, but I've got 2 big games that I want to review for next week. I've got 2 in the barrel. Like, we've got Flamekeeper that I need, like, I just need to edit the review. So I will get it, but just not now, because, you know, Xbox games and whatnot go on sale fairly quickly. So I'm expecting that in the next, like, 6 months, we're going to see a major sale on it. So why not just jump on it then? So we got debt going crazy. Loading screen. Yeah, once the VR comes out, I don't have PlayStation VR, so I'm gonna buy it for the Xbox. Okay, so we have control here. Now, I'm slightly disappointed I cannot play with my D-pad. It's making me use the analog sticks. I mean, I don't mind, but it's a 2D game. I would prefer to use. Let me just see something. Does not seem like we have an option for that. So what that also means is I'm going to be switching controllers, because I'm not going to play a game that I have to play with the joysticks with this style of controller. Give me 2 seconds. I know I could have done it differently, but it's just easier than to go into the menu, switching everything and blah, blah, blah. There we go. Okay, so I just switched to my 8-Bit Ultimate, since we have to play with the analog stick, it's going to be a lot better. Patrick, you can't just make it up as you go along, you know. We have a well-established procedure. What you have to do is... Oh, why is the CEO himself? Excellent timing. All hell's broken loose, Brad. Brad has decided to let all the souls in without proper inspection. All of our departments are overwhelmed, as am I. So that is basically overwhelmed. We got to get stuff in line. Try to argue with your associate Soros, please. Welcome back, Mr. CEO. Have a nice death. Haha. Okay, so Patrick is insight. So jump is our B button. We've got attacks on the Y, auto combo if you slam it. Can I charge? Yes, I can. It unleashes whatever that is. Can I charge as much as I want? Seems so, at least I'm not seeing any gauges that are controlling how much I'd be able to charge. Okay, and I can see top left corner, we've got the sight on Y. Okey-doke. Yeah, exactly. But personally, I would have rather had a PS5. It's just when I actually had the cash to drop on a second system, it was still the time where PS5s were like unbuyable anywhere. So I bought the Xbox and I really wanted to play Elden Ring, which is the main reason I bought a next-gen console. And I know everyone tells me you can play them on the previous gen, but I wanted to play the best version of the game. So I bought a next-gen console, and my PC at the time, I hadn't upgraded it yet, so I couldn't play it on PC. Let's iron out the kinks in that cloak. Chop, chop. Press B, jump onto the ledge. Okay. Excellent, boss. So we're in a mini tutorial section. We're not afraid of getting stung. Go through, press ZR. Okay, ZR is our dash. So personally, I'm going to do a jump squat, but if you take the effortless 3.0 with the up in the light of B. So. Okay, so up is not the directional pad up, it's actually up with the analog stick. I don't like that when they show a D-pad, but it's actually the analog stick. Here's Isco. He missed his leaving drinks, but don't let him go without a W. Okay, so he's just our practice dummy. Flexibility boss, just jump. Okay, so down plus B, we can jump downwards. So far, are pretty basic stuff. R is our button to apparently interact. Take a deep breath. Then, okay, we can air dash. Perfect. How about a little climb? Come on, let's climb. Okay, so we can dash. Up and Y is like a dash. What did he say? I missed his dialogue box. I guess that's it. Forget you love money. Okay, sure. So collect currency, I guess, was what he wanted to say. Come on, break this stele and get your weapon. We'll soon get that cloak of yours warmed up. Okay, so let's get this. Take it with R. So we now have our secondary weapon. That shape-shifting cloak. It's almost as supple as I am. Don't forget to use it with X. Watch out, boss, because dead minions, they're wild. Okay. Our hammer has a charge time, I just noticed at the top. Okay. Hold down. Oh wait, what did he say? I didn't get what our meter is that controls that, though. We'll figure it out. Curse reroll. That sucks. You're injured, boss. Look, part of your HP has turned... Okay. No need to worry, Harriet's here. Take this anima. L to heal you. Okay, so when we pick up anima, we can carry 3, what it seems like at the top left there. And when we have some in stock, we can use the L button to heal up. Okay, excellent, boss. You've really shaped up well. Well done. Okie doke. Sorry guys, I'm gonna follow up on the chat once the little tutorial section's done. I just want to try and get as much information as I can so that we can jump into the game after that. Okay, so next time we're gonna skip the tutorial so we don't need to go every time. So just want to check here. So if we go into the menu button, we've got information. So we've got our tutorial, jump, cross, alternative attacks, down Y, down X, charged attack, hold down Y, in frenzy, hold down ZL and press Y, or hitting enemies fills your frenzy bar so you can unleash devastating attacks. Which one was my frenzy bar though? That's what I'm trying to see, because it made me unleash the frenzy attack, but I didn't see what actually charged it. I think it's the bottom part there. I think it's the purple part at the bottom. Okay, we can dash through enemies, and we do have a double jump. What was this one? It was up, eh? Okay. So far though, basic, but looks well done. Ooh. We have a frenzy, so why not use it? These are like mini combat rooms. I wonder what... Oh, this is our down attack. It's like clears both sides. But our down X does nothing different. How come sometimes I can double jump and others I cannot? Do we have like a stamina gauge that I didn't see? Oh, okay. Let me just catch up on chat. We were splash screen already. Xbox. Okay. Deep within your heart, you let your illuminated soul guide you to your destined passion to never give up. Have a nice day. Stay safe and enjoy life. Good stuff, Black Prism. Nice, nice philosophy, and you have a nice day as well. I already want this game. I really like the look of it. The gameplay looks fun. So far, I'm gonna say positive vibes. Positive vibes. Let's keep going, guys, and we're gonna get a better idea of what's happening. So choose next floor. I don't seem to have a choice, though. I seem to have only one. My dog is going nuts, guys. Sorry about that. I'm liking the visual aesthetic. Visually, game looks awesome. Gameplay wise, seems pretty simple to pick up. Now I'm looking forward to seeing like what the difficulty level is going to be. Okay, don't forget, boss, each weapon or spell has a different frenzy. So yeah, we saw the Y, ZL, XR, and bam, out come the big guns. We still don't have anything equipped to A though. Okay, so that's like just a little reminder in case you weren't paying attention, I guess. Wait, there's something down. Look, there's a little lock here. Get through? No, not. I'm guessing the levels are randomly generated because this is supposed to be a roguelite, so I'm wondering, because I'm already seeing like construction elements to levels that do seem like, I'm not going to say redundant, but they seem like, you know, we're always getting like platform choice of up or down. Oh, man. I'm taking a lot of shots here. Those little hand things are annoying. They seem to come back every time. Here. Now I'm wondering how often we're gonna get those health upgrade things, because so far I don't have anything to recharge my health. Okay, we're in another room. We're gonna try our second special attack. Okay, it was okay, but it seems less efficient than the Y one, because I'm not sure what I did there. I seem to dash into his punch and it like killed him. Can we do a dash attack and I didn't notice? Doesn't seem like it, but we're good. We survived that little encounter room. Let's keep pushing on. What's up, Mr. Osash? Oh, sir, you finally decided to step out of your office. Work at Det Inc. goes on with or without you. I'll spare you my thoughts on the matter. Okay. Your absence hasn't stopped the sorrows from going above and beyond. We've got our work cut out. Curses, for example, if you can't remember. Assaulting an employee costs the company money. Minions too when it comes to it. Curses can help with that. Look. Okay, so curses are basically our choices. So if you've played Hades, if you played a roguelite, these are going to be, we're going to have to choose what we want to rank up. Applies an effect while launching a cloak attack. Okay, gain 10 max HP. Or spells deal 1 bonus damage. I feel like for the moment, we're going to go like a tankish route for the first ones. To really like try and survive as long as possible. Till we try and go all out like damage wise. So I do think we're going to go with our health upgrade here. Hopefully we get the 10 HP as well. Okay, so it upgraded our max HP, but didn't actually give me the HP back. So that I'm a little disappointed in. I thought I would at least get the 10 bonus. You know what I mean? Like, it gave me 10 more. Yes, it is a roguelite, a champ dancer. So this is a 2D action roguelite, which is why I was comparing it to sort of like, it's giving me vibes of Skull, the Hero Slayer. Because it ultimately is a 2D action roguelite. Sort of the same types of vibes so far. Yeah, I'm agree, man. The elevator music, totally freaking, it's awesome. It makes the load screen seem less of like a load screen. Like, it's a nice, dumb little touch that, although the game's loading, doesn't make you so annoyed that it's loading. I'm wondering when we're gonna get to use the currency though. Because right now I'm collecting currency, so I'm expecting eventually we're gonna get to like a shop type thing. Man, these things, that really annoys me. I just took a shot for like absolutely nothing because I like jumped up the platform and it jumped me into the hands. Like, it is my fault because ultimately I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to the fact of how it jumps you up. Oh. Dope. Can I get a health refill here? That would be like super nice. Eternal mana increases max mana by 10. So far though, I don't have anything that I think that takes mana. Like, I guess it's whatever items normally equips to A that must take mana. Or maybe sometimes X as well, it's just that the current item I have doesn't take mana. I felt like that was gonna hit, but it didn't. I don't know about you guys, but they feel stingy on the health refills because I haven't had one yet. Not one. Is this like a first run and they want you to die quick? So that they can teach you like about the... Because I'm guessing most likely, since I'm not using the currency during the run so far, either it's going to be at the red dot, like when we finish like a section. Honestly, no, I never finished Elden Ring because I did so much side quests, but my character's like level 150 or something like that. Like, he's a stupid high level, but I didn't go through the main elements because I just had so much fun doing all kinds of random garbage. Oh my god, why am I'm really bad at, like, when I jump up a ledge, not getting hit by those hands. I'm gonna pure... What are those golden tickets? Man, I'm like one hit now. So if I can get like a health refill, that would be super appreciated. And I know I'm gonna die to some hands. Like, you know I'm gonna die to some hands. I'm gonna try and focus on, like, getting through the levels since I'm one hit. What I mean by that is, so far I've been trying to explore absolutely everything and sort of fight everyone, but I'm just gonna focus on finishing the level so we can try to get as far as possible. Boom. Get rid of them. Oh, is that a refill? Oh, not the normal refill, but it did just give us 10 HP back. So now we're like maybe 2 shots instead of 1. YouTube did a weird reset. That's a weird. At least you came back. Sometimes maybe it can glitch out. Oh, you finally picked up Tanuki Justice? How are you liking it? It's still one of my favorite Switch games. Still today, like, it's not a highest rated Switch game, but it's still among one of my favorites. Like, if I had to make a top 10 list of games that I just am so happy to have on the Switch, Tanuki Justice would actually be among them. So we're gonna get a heal. We just got a heal. So we got like a golden orb, and that gave us a prestige heal, which don't know what the difference is between a prestige heal. Oh, okay, hold on. Equipment storage or vitamin mana department? Vitamana department. Which one should we try? I'm feeling like the Vitamana department is going to be like recharging our health, and equipment is probably buying equipment. Skull was not user friendly. No, it's definitely not. I heard, I really haven't watched much, but I have heard that this game gets quite difficult as well, by the way. But Skull, although it's not user friendly, trust me, when you get a build that you like, Skull, I think the biggest problem people have at the beginning is they try out like a lot of different builds. But in Skull, you can focus on like 2 or 3 builds and really focus on always picking up those skulls. And even if you don't get them right off the start, you generally have a choice. Like the werewolf skull is one of the best ones I find when you're just starting out and you need to sort of figure out the game. So every time you get it, and you almost get it each and every run, you focus on those 1 or 2 builds that are really strong or really beginner friendly, and you build from there. And then in future runs, if at one point you're like, okay, I want to pick up a different build, you work on a different skull. Now, there are some that you can't depend on because they're so low variety, like the Kratos one, like... But, yeah, I'm going to go Vitamana department, because we're really low on health, so hopefully we can recharge. I don't know if that's going to be what this is all about, but we're going to choose that. So, I'm just going to say Skull the Hero Slayer is tough at first, but the more you play it, and the more you can get your builds consistent, the better it's going to go. Okay, so it seems like a normal level. Oh, no, okay, it is. So we're getting health drops. So what is it? Maybe it's just that it gives you higher, like, percentage drops on health. We just got a 25... It'd be really nice to make it to like the first boss right away. Like on our first run. What is this? Fills up the frenzy bar and increases its power. Oh, another HP refill. It's unfortunate because we could have been almost at full if I hadn't taken damage off of that fight. We're gonna frenzy because there's a lot in the same place, and I took another hit for nothing. Disappointed in my performance. But we're getting a hang of the game, so I'm gonna forgive myself. Increase max HP by 10. There we go. Okay. So far, though, what I'm surprised is we haven't gotten, like... Oh, shop. Okay, shop. I was gonna say, we haven't gotten a shop or an occasion to, like, change our weapons or whatnot. But seems like it's coming up. So far, I'm liking it. You know, so far, performance is smooth. Okay, which weapon would you like to sell? I don't want to sell, though. I want to buy. Okay, hold on. It truly is a pleasure to see you again, boss. They've made an awful mess up here, haven't they? Take some guts to get involved, I'll say that much. Anyway, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares as a little distraction. Nice. Okay, so we can buy health. Is there anything else? Like, is this the only thing we can buy? Hold on. Claude. Yeah, good day to you, Claude. Listen up. Please accept my humblest apologies. I didn't know the tutorial procedure had changed. It was degrading for you. Quite. Aha, yes. But I'm not sure if a leotard is the best solution here. It's good of you to take it in such good humor, though. Okay, so I guess the tutorial process has changed and we're no longer supposed to beat up Todd. So what if I want... Oh, okay, so I have to press R to get access to them. Okay, I got it. What is storage? Unlocks an additional item slot for the store. Oh, an additional item slot, meaning we'll get 4 items instead of 3. And it costs 1 of whatever that pyramid thing is. Okay. Oshem memo. A note from Oshem. How delightful. Contains 1 curse. Okay. Raise your troops' morale or simply raise them from the grave. Pure heal for 40 HP. This is actually not bad. We'd be at full. And what is this? Wallach Barrage. Riddle your target with lightning bolts from above your head. That seems like good. We don't have a spell for A yet, so let's buy that. Can I still buy the cup? Yeah, I can. Awesome. And we don't have enough for the curse, so we'll go with that. So we now have a spell with A. Now, does this have a cooldown? I want to see what it does. That's it. Okay. So it does have a cooldown, but it's fairly short. Okay, I just want to see my options here. Can we get information? Curses. Okay, here are the curses we have. Health Sparkle. Gain max 10 HP. Who thinks we keep curses between... it doesn't feel like we're going to keep curses. Okay, we can come here to get our description. Riddle your target with lightning bolts from just above your head. Shoots multiple lightning bolts around you. Maybe it's because there's no targets on the screen. That's why it's only like, it looks cheap and I only get like bolts where I'm at. We'll see when we have targets on the screen. Okay. Map. Not much there. Employee handbook. Okay, so this is so far what we've seen. We've got our enemies. Okie doke. Let's continue on. We'll figure it out as we go on. Yeah, controls are very tight, by the way. No complaints so far. Honestly, like, so far, no complaints about the game. And we're sort of on our first run, so it's gonna hard to be forming like a definite opinion. But so far, the good news is I have nothing to complain about. Other than the fact I can't use the D-pad. You have to hear me out. It's very important. Okay, surely you noticed that when you eliminated certain minions, you collected an anima orb. Well, we connected like 1 anima orb. Yes, animas heal my injuries, blah blah blah. I'm not completely senile yet. Hey, don't take it the wrong way, please. We're just covering our bases. As we were saying, animas heal your injuries, and injuries are the grayed out part of your HP, you see. Yeah? As you wish, the ball's in your court, boss. Hey, I hoped he was going to give me a little more information. Maybe there's a way to make sure we get more animas, because we got 1 so far the whole run. Yeah, no, I do think I can dash through them, and I know I'm not yet using my dash to full measure. I wanted to make it to a first boss. Well, we did. Oh man, if I get hit here, I'm gonna be so mad. Because we're like one hit from him. We got him. Woo. That was a little bit tight there. Just a little bit tight. Oh, you got your NXYI, right? Yeah. Hyperions today. Pretty cool. I'm glad you got those. They look really nice. I haven't actually asked them to send me the Hyperions yet because I'm still using on my Switch. Like, it's docked now, so obviously I'm not, but I'm still using my my black and clear ones of the previous model. And I don't like wasting, so I you know, even though it'd be cool to have the Hyperions, to have like the newer model, I'm like, I'm gonna wait till I actually need them. You got the wizard, not too stoked on them. I'm not sure which one the wizards are. It's giving you Cuphead vibes. Yeah, the graphics do seem like it gives me, like, because it's so black and white, it gives me Hollow Knight vibes. But you're right that they do seem like also like retro cartoon inspired. So I get the Cuphead reference. It's just the animations are definitely not as you know, like Cuphead really gives you the animations of the feelings of those cartoons. The animations are a little cleaner, a little neater, which is why I'm going more like Hollow Knight is. It's more cel-shaded. Oh, the GameCube inspired ones. Yeah, I'm not super huge on those. I saw them and I didn't necessarily want to pick them up because I get we have, yeah, I'm like, I just wasn't super inspired. Okay, so we get another one. Cloak Wish. Applies an effect while launching a cloak attack. What the heck is a cloak attack? It's probably something we don't even know what it is yet, so I don't know if it's something I should be going. Burn out channeling. Retaliate refills your frenzy. What the heck is retaliate? Retaliate, I'm assuming, is like we can re-roll with X, and our spells deal 1 more damage. Let's re-roll. I want to see how many times we can re-roll. Oh, and we can re-roll 1. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the way it looks is the red ones seem to be like offensive-minded. The blue ones seem to be more defensive-minded, and these seem to be magic-centered. So basically, whether you're going for each type of build, you get to re-roll 1, and you can try and get like something better. Bonus penalty. What the heck is an alteration? I wish I knew what an alteration was. I feel like right now I don't have enough information about the game to make the right choice. So I'm going to go with the one that I know what it does, is adding damage to our attacks. Yeah, Hollow Knight is like... I feel like Hollow Knight, if you really want to get into it, you have to like dedicate nothing else than playing Hollow Knight for a while. Because if you stop playing it for longer than like a week and you try to get back in, you're going to forget which parts of the map you sort of went through, and you're going to be working double. Dead Cells is a good... Dead Cells, on the opposite, is a really good pick up and play one. That's maybe, like, the only negative about Hollow Knight is that you really need to, like, do it. What the heck is that? What are all these pop-ups we're getting? Patrick, hey Mr. CO, sir, we've been careful when taking our lunch breaks, okay? I think someone is shamelessly raiding the fridge. Are you saying that sometimes your lunch disappears? Yes, I can't believe it. Do they think the fridge stocks up automatically when they take something out? Well, it sure doesn't. When the fridge is empty, that's it, and no poor sap is going to keep stocking it up. Nobody thinks you're a sap, Patrick. Come on. So we're... Oh, okay, nice. Hang on, boss, is that really you? Wow, what a bold new look. Remember you being taller and scarier, this is definitely different. I imagine you haven't shown much interest in management's reports, but there have been some alarming going-ons recently. For example, the Soros, old rules, and simply doing as they please, all departments are feeling the strain. Another week in hell, so to speak. Okay, so we've got like a health refill. It's sort of like the fountains at the end of a section of Hades, where you get to like refill depending on it. Anima. Provides an anima for... Okay, so yeah, sure. 10 for an anima seems way like a good deal. Oh, but it gets more expensive. Okay, so we're not going to do more than one. In this, you can trade an anima in exchange for a pleasant surprise. Well, we're going to try it. Normally, I would keep my anima, but we're going to try it because I want to see what happens. Well, that seems like it really wasn't worth it. So we're going to buy another anima. And we are not going to do that again. I'm going to try it though in future times because maybe what you get is sort of random. You just picked up Black Future 88, $2, great roguelite. If you're just starting out in roguelites and you want like a good one to get you in the vibes and you don't want to drop a lot of cash, $2, great deal. The Castlevania DLC, I have not had the chance to play it yet. That's one that I maybe wanted to play on stream as well eventually. But we're sort of getting into a time now that we're getting games coming out every week. Like we only had maybe January and half of February where it was dead enough that I could play like older games that we hadn't had a time to play. Now we're getting to a period. Ooh, frame rate just dropped there. But at least it's only on the load in. Like once the level's loaded, it seems to be okay. Oops. So, smells like a sewer here, Mr. Grimes. Has increased the minion workplace by at least 89%. I scheduled a meeting between the two of you, but, cough. Oh, crap. I mean, I stepped in Booma oil again. Yuck. Okay. So we're in our second section, which is like the sewer section. Which is funny because, you know, every game needs a sewer section. It's the mandatory 2D platformer sewer section. Oh, is that book good or bad? Temporarily gain life steal. Lifesteal is good. Should refill us. I don't know how much lifesteal we actually get though. Like, I don't know if we're supposed to get this far on our first run. I feel like we're getting like choices of things that maybe haven't been explained to us yet because we're not supposed to finish the boss on the first run. But let's see. I'm not gonna die on purpose just to see what happens. We're gonna wait till the game actually kills us. So we have the prestigious anima deposit or the vitamin mana department. So when we get these choices, like obviously this one last time, a lot of health drops. This one I'm assuming we're gonna get some animas. So let's go grab some animas. We're gonna see what it looks like, if it looks different than the last one. And we're gonna see if this I'm your optical delusion. I'm my go-to source for game info, buddy. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Try to play as many as I can so I can keep you guys as informed as possible. And even when I don't have time to play some, I try to read up on them so that we can talk about it if needed. Anima project, of course, feature we've been working on together. I'm sure I have a better idea of how it works than you. There we go. What a surprise. You're pulling rank again. You don't even know how much nonsense you're sprouting all the time, this talk of secret rooms. You've been watching too much Crystal Amaze. Okay. Where do we see this secret room? Secret rooms are filled with rare and precious items, prisms, things to increase your age. Have a good route around and see how many you can find. What's an anima burst? What is an anima burst? It says, because remember I found one. We did get to a wall and we saw that little lock flash. But I would have needed to use an anima burst to get through it. What the heck is an anima burst? Actually, we have to read these. These are actually interesting because they're going to give us stuff that is not explained. Hold on, ingots. Employees place jewels. Can offer ingots to invest in new equipment. Extra weapons to inspire the cloak. Spells for pit book. Okay. Okay, here they are. Red for daring, green for excellence, and blue for innovation. You can choose to specialize in a single curse color or mix it up. Both will have a significant repercussion on your score appraisal. Watch out, some curses come with a penalty, which is the cost you pay for a good skill. Shop inflation. The shop could do it a bit of boost, invest a prism upgrade, and get better tech. Okay, I wish, but I don't have one of those. Prestige shields. A burst of golden anima are rare, precious grants of burst. Okay, but wait, how do we actually anima? Animas are bursts of life effect. Each burst can be used to heal your injuries. Injuries are displayed in gray in your health point bar. Yeah, but what if I want to use a anima burst to open a secret room? Okay, we're gonna try and figure this stuff out. This is the first time I haven't died in the first few seconds. Are you doubting my gaming skills? What the heck? You will know that I never die in any game. I still have to die in any game ever. I basically finish everything in one run. Down. Ouch. You down? Ouch, that hurt. I should not have hammer slammed. Oof, twice now I should not hammer slam. That was rough. That was really rough. Yeah, I have no choice. I wanted to keep this anima to try and find a secret room, but if I take another shot, I might just die. I'm playing it risky because... No, I'm gonna use my anima. F it, man. Like, finding a secret room isn't worth, like, ruining the whole run. Good thing, because I took another shot there. And by the way, Topaz has decided that now she wants to lay on me and come in and disturb my arms as I'm trying to play. Okay, we've got ourselves another anima. Now we can be on the lookout for secret rooms. Let's go look here. See anything here? Nothing. Okie doke. Spell store or vitamin department? We're gonna definitely go with the vitamin department because we are in trouble. What the heck? No. So dumb. It's A, not B. Everything else is B. Yeah, Topaz wants a turn. She's right here, by the way. Nah. So I'm trying to keep her busy so that she... Man, this guy doing like, I don't know if he's supposed to be doing calisthenics or whatnot, but watch out, boss. Action, reaction, it's me again. Oh, Harriet, I thought I'd gotten rid of you. Don't look so down, boss. You'll love what I'm about to tell you. You've earned a golden anima. Fantastic. Yes, I know. Golden animas give you pure heal. They heal injuries and they restore full HP. Yada yada. Oh, I did not know that because no, we have not gotten 4 animas. So when we have 3 animas, the 4th one you get fuses with a previous one to make it golden. Boss, a little press of L to consume a blue one, a long press to consume a golden one, both supple and strong. Okay, so if you have blue and gold, you can choose which ones you want to prioritize. We took another shot there. No choice. I was about to get slammed there. Now there is a cooldown to your dash that I hadn't really realized then. Supple and strong, kind of like strong enough for a man but made for a woman. Yes, it is an anti deodorant commercial. Like the humor seems like dry humor. But they just seem to be poking fun like at basic office stuff. Ouch. Wow, that sucked. Okie doke. So we're gonna find out what happens when you died. So we got a crap ton of ingots. So attempt number 1, performance review 430 failed. I don't know what that means, but okay. Start the game with a basic anima. So we made level 2, permanently unlocks blue curses. We made it to level 3. So we did 3 levels in 1 run. I don't know, that feels pretty decent. That feels pretty decent. So now we're going to see what kind of persistent upgrades we can get. No, I know, but it's like a dry humor. It's a play on words. It's not like straight out like crazy, like drop down and laugh jokes. But it's like... Okay. We've got a bunch of stuff that unlocked. CO's office. Like, there seems to be a lot to read, but honestly, I don't want to spend, like, 20 minutes of the stream reading through stuff. So we're gonna probably try and figure out what we can as much as we can on our own. I'm so pleased to see you, and you've got your pit book with you. Isn't it adorable? Did you know that your pit book knows everything down for you? Just press plus and you're done. It's really very cute, but I don't really like the way it's looking at. What's my pit book? I guess it's this. So, okay, our curse is reset because we've got nothing. We're back to just our sight. Like this, honestly, I feel like if you really want to master the game, you have to read through each one of these. Because, well, maybe not the basic stuff, but definitely like starting at here, at the prestige shields and the solary and blah blah blah, because it's going to give you some information that just isn't directly given into the game. Now what's the VIP? I want to see what's in here. Come on, boss. On a scale of 0 to 5, how on fire are you? I'd say a tepid 2.5 or perhaps a toasty 3. And let's crank the thermometer up to 10. Come on. Let's break in your brand new weight room. Why don't you give us the guided tour? Wait, hang on a second. Have you turned my old torture chamber into a gym? Don't you think that's going a bit too far? Waste not, want not, boss. This new room is designed for you to train with the equipment to invest in. Each time you buy a sight, cloak, weapon, or even a spell from Joe, you can come straight here and try out. Oh, it's like a okay, it's like it's gonna be like a training room. How come but I didn't unlock different sites? I don't get this. Like, we can try different sites, but I didn't unlock it. Oh, but this is nice. Man, why didn't I have this last time? It gives you so much more range. Twinsies. Oh, so it is Hades-like. Like, there are different weapon categories. Sickles. I don't know, I'm feeling like, I don't know if I keep it for my run. But okay, this is like a training room, so we just get to try stuff out here. Renovations, inspirations, architecture, art, passion, imminence. Ah, Reverend, I want to talk to you about silence. You're breaking her concentration. No, it doesn't work like that at all. You've interrupted her focus. She is displeased with you. Why have you deigned to interrupt her? And we talk business and discuss the office renovations, Reverend, once and for all. Undoubtedly, but remember that her works of art are not yours to place wherever you like. You also must honor them the terms of each order in gold ingots. So yeah, our gold ingots are going to... Okay, stop giving them names. You're making... So are these like just like aesthetic upgrades? Okay, let's try one. I'm gonna buy this first one here. We have the pumpkins here at the front that appeared. Cole has considered to being your sparring partner. I've trained him to steel himself against your attacks. So don't be afraid. Okay, so he is like really a training dummy. But why didn't I keep the other one? I said I wanted this one. Like I said, the range seems interesting. I guess he had the collector's edition at GameStop. Okay, hold on. There's a lot happening here. Hold on, guys. I'm going to catch up on the chat. Give me a second here. You need beer, Rick. Oh, snap. DJ's in the house. Hey, welcome, DJ. Sub E for A. OT if you sub, and E for the A. Okay. Sup, no good. I agree. The game is dry humor. I was just continuing the enema joke. Dude, champ, you gotta know, man. When I have got a couple of beers in me... Joking. I just... no, I'm honestly... Today's been like a crazy, like, straightforward day. So I'm probably not into picking up the whole chat stuff. Got off work late today. That sucks. Not dry. Man, guys... You know what? When we're talking about enemas in the chat, that's where we know we're heading down the wrong path. When's a PSVR 2 update for RE4? DJ's like, I don't want to talk about it. We don't need to talk about it. If you finish work late, don't worry about that. I like the pacing of the weapons, has a fun viciousness to it. Yeah. They have not said it yet. I guess you had the collector's edition at GameStop. GameStop canceled your collector's edition for RE4. They canceled everyone's. It's really dumb. That sucks. Did they cancel it altogether everywhere, or is that just GameStop canceled it? Like, can you still pick it up at like Amazon and stuff? You thought they did, but both in-store and online? Oh, so no, okay, so not everyone. So you got one from Best Buy. But that really sucks, man. Did GameStop give an explanation? That's really weird, because I get most of my stuff from GameStop. Generally don't have too much trouble with them for that kind of stuff, but that really sucks, especially if they did it last minute. What the heck is up? What happened here? Okay. Let's, I'm going to catch up. I'm going to let you guys answer. But we're going to keep going on here in the meantime. Okay, so this one was, we could see our previous run. So we went in there. That's like our training room, and we can use ingots to buy crud. What is this here? Oh, okay, so I got it. As you level up, these are the permanent upgrades you get. So I start the game with a basic anima now. You permanently unlocks the bleed curses. Not sure what that is yet, but I guess we'll find out. And the relaxation rooms may appear. So we're going to figure that out, because relaxation rooms must be an optional room during the runs. So that's fun. If the runs get more complex as you level up, and that might be really fun. Boss, good morning or evening, whatever, not important. The sorrows are out of control. Quotas have risen astronomically. I'll spare you the details. You got a few ingots to spend. Like, I don't get this, what, what did I just buy? It was 1 ingot, so I just clicked it. I'm not sure. Ah, I guess it cost 1 ingot because I finished it. So I don't need to... I got it. As you finish... As you get these things, kill 58 enemies with a hammer weapon. You sort of don't have to buy them. They lower in price. This one is just kill enemies, so I don't feel like we should be spending ingots on it right now. But I don't know what it is I bought. Oh, here. Food. Weapons. Okay. So what, to unlock weapons, we have to spend ingots, or we have to complete these, like, mini quests. So I feel like I don't want to spend too many ingots right now, because we don't know what other future uses they could have. Okay. Like, there's a lot of moving parts here. Doesn't bother me. I'm just trying to figure everything out, and I sort of don't want to miss anything, but it's... I feel like this is a game you're gonna have to put in like a couple of hours at first, just so that you really get a handle on everything and what should be spent where. Self-fulfillment. It seems we're going to have a good day at death. Thank everybody. Okay, so is this like automatically unlocked? Okay, so now I'm on self-fulfillment. So do I start the run with enemas? Okay. Boss, well, I'm sure I'm glad to see you again. It's nice to catch up, but let's skip the small talk, shall we? In accordance with the Bulletin B5066, you may not access the elevator until you sign a form. Don't make that phase rules or rules. Let's go. Choose your contract. Zero out of 1. Like I don't understand. So what if I do this? What about Joe's new stuff? I'm gonna try that one. Not sure what Joe's new stuff is, but okay. So I guess contracts are like basically if you complete that. So if I would have killed like 50 enemies without taking damage, I would have been rewarded. If not, I take the 20 damage. That's what I can understand. They blamed Capcom. Oh, that sucks. GameStop said when they had the system bug last year, it deleted pre-orders. Yeah. I got a new game from GameStop that was open, but they put a sticker and said it was new. Come on, bro. No. Yeah, they do that with their floor demos when it's the last one. Because I worked at GameStop, so like when it's your last one, we're supposed to put the game in, put a sticker on it. And I mean, we have no choice but to sell it at the new price because it was the floor demo, meaning the game was never played. They just put it in the bag. But I get it. I mean, a lot of people, when I was working there, would say, I don't want it because it's the floor demo. And I get that. It's just the person at the counter can't discount it generally. But I get the feeling of saying no. If you're opening the games, I'll be honest with you, like normally, unless you think the GameStop is not legit and they're like taking the games home and trying them out. But yeah. Well, like I said, that's it. If you think they're not legit, if you think, because normally they're not supposed to do that. Like they're not supposed to let the employees take the game home and play them because it's an inventory. Meaning that when you take inventory, you have to count the discs, not the boxes, and the discs are supposed to be there. So if the manager or the assistant manager is doing their job right, the discs have to be in the drawer every night, meaning that they can't take them home. I'm saying if they're legit. But the reason they actually open them up is to put the boxes on the floor, because the boxes on the floor, obviously they don't want someone opening it up or running or stealing. So they empty the consoles and they put them in a drawer behind the counter. But I'm not saying it's okay. Like if you're a collector and you're like, I want my game closed and I want it sealed, that's why I would never argue with clients. I'm like, I understand, but it's my last one. It's my floor demo. Obviously, as soon as it's not the last one, I would always offer them a sealed copy. It's only when it's the last game that they have to give you the floor demo. Yeah, no, but I get it. And that's why I said, like, if you don't, I'm just giving you the facts of why they do it that way. It's that they have no choice because they can't put it on the floor, because they used to, like, just to let you know, when EB Games started, before it became GameStop, because I was working for EB Games when it was a separate chain, they started doing it that way before GameStop did. Okay. And but people would steal games, like when we used to put the boxes, because people would want to see the boxes. You know, you want to take the box and look at the pictures in the back. And not every company would send like fake boxes, like fake versions of the boxes, especially for smaller releases. So we would put the releases on the shelves and people would actually steal the games. And just to tell you how bad it is, even people would steal the boxes without the games in them. When I was in the stores, people would steal the boxes thinking the games were in them, get home, and then realize the game's not in it. because it was really a new concept. We were the only ones doing that, opening up games and like keeping the discs behind the thing. So people that are just gonna steal and don't know, like they would steal boxes. So that's why when I said we inventory the discs. But every year, at the end of the year, you wind up with about like 100 games that you have the discs, but you don't have the boxes anymore. Why? Because someone stole the freaking boxes during the year. It's that, like, you know, we don't want to believe that retailers gets things stolen, but they really do, like on a regular basis. And like I said, if you do weekly inventories, you realize that you get like at least 1 or 2 items stolen a week, and it sucks. Like, it sucks for retailers because in the end we pay more expensive prices because the prices on all those stolen games are divided back up into the costs. So okay, so we are starting with that stuff. Pump up, so listen up. Prismium is a free pass. You can exchange it for anything in the company, no matter what it costs. Well, that's the thing where we can upgrade the number of items. Let's say that Mark doesn't have an amazing item you want. Well, your Prismium lets you expand his shop with a bigger selection. But then again, you're an intern. You won't be able to take advantage of this until you're officially hired, unfortunately. Oh, okay. So we need to, I don't know how we get these prismiums, but we need these prismiums. So now we have like, now we're fully loaded, man. This run we have like 4 animas, not enemas, guys, animas. I'm gonna over pronunciate. No, I'm joking. You can make all the enema jokes you want, but I know my pronunciation can be off sometimes. There we go. I already took a shot for nothing, so it's a good thing that I say I didn't take the contract for killing 50 enemies without taking a shot, because I'm like getting hit by everything this run. Okay, we're gonna tighten up here. Tighten the ship. I know what the problem is. I don't have my sub-weapon. I'm hitting X expecting for the hammer hit, but I don't have it. And I got just so used to that combo, which was a hit hammer, that I have to remember that I do not have a hammer right now. What is this? Okay. Hey, I forget that we have a charge attack for this site. Oh, I like this. I like poison effects. Damage over time. Come on, bring it on. Let's go to mana department. We didn't try it yet, but I guess there's a mana increase, so we're probably going to get an item at the end that gives us increased mana. What have we used mana for so far? Nothing, right? I didn't look if my lightning bolts were taking mana. I should have. God darn it, I forgot the other run. I even forgot that we had lightning bolts. Like, I used it for that first boss fight because we just got... I dropped like all the way down here. Like dropped all the way down here. Okay, it's okay. Wow, okay, no. I'm like getting destroyed. And I like don't want to use my animas. Wow. I'm trying to mess around. I was trying to use my charge sight, but it didn't do squat. Oh wow, okay, that sucks because I'm definitely not gonna get it this run. feel like there's something up there if I go to the highest points. I go back, I'm gonna dash jump here. Okay, I have no choice. These. Like, we have no sub-weapon this run so far. Like, I get everyone saying, like, the charge sight is, like, supposed to be great. But oh my god. Oh my god, again. See, this guy's annoying. Man, I'm doing, like, really bad this run because I'm, like, trying stupid garbage. And I've just got to really focus. So we got extra mana. And I so should have gone the health route. But, you know what? Too late now. Oh my gosh. That was unfortunate. Tanager's Office El Clean, Solzary Prismium Department. We want a Prismium, so let's go to the Prismium Department. Maybe slightly similar to Celeste. Are we talking about this game? I just want to see, because yeah, I think you are optical. I would say slightly similar, but like, you know, Celeste is really like a precision platformer, and there's a lot of hanging off of the walls. Like, there's a little bit of that here, but I would say that it's like much more minor than it is in Celeste. And I just wasted all my animas on like garbage. Oh my god! I was sure I dashed too early. And I'm, this run is gonna be, really, disappointing. Like, unless, like, we get some kind of surprise. Wow, like I said, we're just gonna focus on another run because I just totally dicked that one. That one was like garbage. I'm like, plus we got a Prismium room, which I was really excited to see. But those scissor guys, like, pure just freaking destroyed me. I just wasn't ready for the way they... Topaz, man. You're being a little, like, you can see her tail now. You're being a little, item available. Yeah, but where is the item available? Like, Topaz is being a pure pain in the neck. I'm wondering what these things are. Like, are they really just decorations? Because if they are, I really don't want to be spending my ingots on that right now. Like, I don't keep these items, right? Like, when I leave here... Like, this is what I don't get. I'm like, can I actually change the weapon I'm using? Okay, you're hitting the microphone again, Topaz. You have to really stop that. Okay, so start a run in self-fulfillment mode. Stop it, Topaz. I guess these unlocks these, right? Okay, I'm gonna buy this. And I'm gonna buy the Dark Talons. Now, how do I actually get these weapons? Okay, so we're gonna do the self-fulfillment run. Complete World 1 in under 8 minutes. No, okay. We're gonna go with basic contracts because there's no way I'm ready for these kinds of stuff. Topaz is a very annoying co-star. I love her to death, but like her timing sometimes is among the worst. Okay, so now our goal is to not do a crap run like the last time. You can choose your site before you go to work. Oh, okay, so now that I unlocked a site, I can choose. Hit the ground with the counterweight by using... Let's try the selenite, but I feel like... Okay, so as you unlock future weapons, you get to choose them. That's where at the beginning of your run. Awesome. Ooh, these are... Wow, the jump at the slash looks powerful. Like, just a range on it. Ouch. Okay, the cloak's cooldown is reduced by 15. What the heck is the cloak? Is the cloak like when I dash? Okay, we're gonna try this because I'm like, what the heck is a cloak? I guess the cloak has to be the dash. I guess what they mean by the cloak, I guess the cloak is what they call the dash. Mana department, vault, vitamin department, intriguing floor. Let's try the vault. So we're getting a lot of choices now in the rooms, which is fun. I was worried because the first run, it was like room, 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 room. Now we get to choose where we want to go. It's a $30 game, by the way, Wild One. It's $29.99. So it is a slightly pricey game. But so far, quality-wise, I mean, I've paid more for games with, like, lower quality than this. So I would say, would I prefer this around the $20 range? Yes. Because I would always like things to be cheaper than they are. But it doesn't feel unfairly. Apparently, like, hitting the ground charges us. Yeah. So when we hit the ground like that, we get, like, a charged attack. Which is why I'm trying to see how we can integrate it. Let's see what this one is. Okay, but not. Still, the other sights one seemed better. It just seemed wider ranged. I just took a lot of damage there for what I would judge as not a good reason. First reroll. Oh, the reason we could re-roll a curse the other time is because we picked up one of those items. So I feel the sights, you're gonna have to like pick up the ones that you are probably most comfortable with and get used to them. Like this one seems okay, but I'm liking my original sight a little better for the moment. I want a Soliary. I want to see what that is. Because I want a... if that can unlock a 4th item in the shop, I want to do that as soon as possible. Because probably in future runs, that's going to be one of the, like, super important. The more items you can get. You like how ingrained the we and us is? Well, to me, I mean, I wouldn't be doing this without you guys, so that's why I always do that. Like, you know, when I say it, it's just because to me it makes sense. It's like, if I was playing these games alone with no one watching me, I most likely still would, like, I'd be playing them, but I mean, I wouldn't be streaming if you guys weren't here. So that's why to me, like, the we and the us is just natural. I'm here because you guys are. You know what I mean? In a sense. And I think all YouTubers sometimes forget that. Like, I mean, YouTubers, it is your channel. And at one point you have to have like a certain degree of control over your channel, meaning that you can't, you know what I mean? You can't respond to everyone's requests. And if someone's being disrespectful, you know what I mean? You don't have to take that. But sometimes I hear like some YouTubers being like, this is my channel, I'm gonna do what I want. And although I do agree it's your channel and like ultimately you can do what you want, the viewpoint that like you aren't there because your viewers are watching you, I find a little, you know, disappointing, because ultimately you are there because your viewers are watching. So it's like, but because I hear, like, I don't want to name any names, but there are some YouTubers I've heard say that like on a very consistent basis, and I'm like, well, you're right and you're wrong, because like it is your channel. Of course you can do what you want, but you know, especially if you're a full-time YouTuber, the reason you have the freedom to do that is because the people are watching. And obviously that doesn't mean responding to the trolls and whatnot, because that's just a reality of YouTube. But yeah, I just, you know, I think a lot of them don't. A lot of YouTubers don't lose sight of the fact that we're here because of the viewers, but it's important to just give yourself the reminder. But for me, it was like never an issue, because And I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone, because I'm not, but like to me it was always like, yeah, I know I'm here because you guys are. Tanager's office, W hung. Okay, that is definitely a play on words. W hung. I feel like this is like a boss, right? Doesn't that feel like a boss? Like, I want to go see what that is. We're going to go see what Tanager's office is, because it feels like it could be like a boss. I want to see if these are sub-bosses. Definitely, guys. Definitely. The second this becomes big enough that I can travel to conventions to meet people and stuff, definitely. I am looking into giving a seminar at the next Montreal Comic-Con. But I don't expect many people to show up because they watch my content, just because I'm an English speaker and Montreal is very French speaker heavy. So I think a lot of people won't know my content, but I want to give like a seminar on like game reviewing or something, like how, like my philosophy on how to review games, like, or something like that. So something that even if you don't watch my content, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be able to, like, you know, get a lot out of it anyway. Because I went to Montreal Comic Con last year, but I, you know, like, just as an attendee. But I think I want to, you know, do something where if there are people that are there and do watch my content, there's a way that we can meet up and talk. And I think that will be the best way. So it is a mini boss. Please. Oh my god, that I just got wrecked. Wow. 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 I just got totally destroyed there. I honestly haven't watched Letterkenny. I know everyone, like, in Canada thinks everyone watch, like, I know a lot of people watch Letterkenny. I just haven't gotten into it. Just because, honestly, I wasn't attracted at the basic concept. It seems like a really funny show, though, because I've seen clips, like, on TikTok and stuff. So I do sort of want to get into it, but I have too many shows on my plate right now. We can do our own convention. Well, but I'm serious, guys. Like, I would love to, like, the channel isn't at that point yet where I could, well, like, if I'm on a trip and there's a convention at the same time, of course. But, you know, like, I'm not at the point yet where, like, money-wise, I could pay for a trip to a convention, you know what I mean? Like, easily, just for the convention. Because that means taking time off work and whatnot, and... What did he say about recipes? What did he say about recipes? Sort of missed something. This is the guy that lost, right? Slaymore. Like, do we get a spell here? Like, if we, like... Who doesn't like crust? Gain plus 25 HP only if you kill a sword. Okay, vitamin. Plus 10 damage for 10 minutes. Wine of the Damned. So this must unlock, like, items that you can pick up. Spitfire. Okay, so I feel like I want to buy, like, as many of these as we can. But, like, it feels bad at the same time because there's ways to lower the price, like, depending on the stuff that you do. So it feels like it's a waste of these tokens to, like, buy these at full price. Some of these I can't afford. Like, a few of these I could buy 2 of these. Okay, we're gonna wait a bit because I'm gonna hopefully try and get a better run going and find a way to unlock these more naturally. What was this? Okay, yeah, no. Unlocks an elevator that takes you straight to Brad's security station. I don't know what Brad's security station is, but sure. This is my breakdown attempt. What did he say about recipes? He said something about freaking recipes. I want to see... Okay, hold on. I want to see if something says the cloak. What does dash say? Like, nothing talks about the cloak here. And we didn't get one of those special item things either, right? No, we didn't. And we went to the zone that had that in it. Okay, we're gonna have... I'm gonna... So basically, that stuff is like good deal, a good deal. So we get plus 15 mana, but minus 10 health. I do not want that. So we're just gonna go with Joe's new stuff. Whatever. Cloak is your secondary attack weapon. But it's not a cloak. Like, last time we had a hammer, and I haven't had any secondary so far, but... Can you give a little more information, K-Can? Because I'm really interested. I want to understand, because often I have to choose curses, and they're talking about the cloak. The sight or twinsies. Power over speed. Let's try these. Okay, so yeah, the weapon's slower, but it hits hard. I think I'm going to focus on making my way through the levels and not killing everything as I have in the previous ones. Am I going to get less collectibles? Yes, but am I probably going to take less damage overall? Yes. Sinister Gear. Ground attacks deal 15 more bonus damage. Refinement. Arcane. Deals damage after 5 stacks. Applies an effect when a scythe or a cloak weapon strikes an enemy. That sounds interesting. We're going to try that. We stack it 5 times, it deals extra damage. So it feels like the bosses, we're going to melt them a lot quicker. Nice. I'm glad. If it can freaking stun enemies on the way up, I am very happy about that. So let's see what equipment storage is all about. Hopefully we're going to get ourselves a secondary weapon. That's the only thing I'm sort of unclear about. Like, the game gave us a secondary weapon during our first run, but since then I haven't gotten one anywhere. And I don't know if I'm missing them, or if it's just that I have to unlock them, because I haven't maybe unlocked them yet. Oh, there's a few frame rate glitches there. It's like there's a little bit of glitchiness when the level loads in. Oh no, not these guys. I freaking hate the scissor heads. Because you know they're scissor heads. Like, Edwards is a scissor hands, these guys are scissor heads. Oh yeah, I'm liking this weapon a lot better. The stun is amazing. It does stun a lot easier. Like, honestly, with my other weapons, I think I would have taken a crap ton of more damage there. Like, I took a few hits, but those scissor guys were kicking my butt with the previous weapons. But the fact that we stunned them so easily with these, plus. Oh, dang. I jumped, like, right into that. I thought he was gonna go further, but he got stopped by, like, the train. Oh. Here we go. My God. These books are just a little bit annoying. Because they really target you at the moment they shoot. Like, you know how sometimes you can sort of pre-dodge stuff? These you can't. They retarget at the moment they shoot. Oh, nice. We do have a revelation boat. Okay, we're gonna try and beat this guy again, because last time I was not. Who made it again? You're talking about the game? It's actually, at the worst, it's a roguelite. It's not so much a Metroidvania. Just so you don't pick up the game thinking it's the wrong thing. Have a Nice Death is made by... It's published by Gearbox, so Gearbox is a very strong publisher on the Switch. They generally don't publish bad games. It developed, however, by Magic Design Studios. I don't know if they've done anything else. Let me just check. They've done Unruly Heroes, which I have not played. MECK can. Second... Okay. Nice. Okay, so secondary weapons and spells usually come from equipment floors, which we just got. So now I know that when we do not have a secondary weapon and we want one, we definitely have to prioritize equipment floors. Arcane is sweet with great rapid attacks. Okay, so but you managed to finish the game with the big sword. Okay, so let me just recharge a bit of my health before we go into the fight. Okay, but this is not the same guy as last time. Holy crap. Oh man, we can stun the bosses. We got him. Oh no, he got us. What the heck? I thought we were like invincible in our super attack. That was super stupid. Wow. Had I known, I would have just dodged and wait till he was open. I just thought I could super attack. Holy crud, man. That really sucked. Because we were like one hit from getting him. Wow. Okay, so that first run, man, was really easy. And since that first run, though, boom, man. Difficulty-wise, I'm not going to say through the roof, but I'm also trying different things and doing stupid things. But still, it got a lot tougher. Like, that first run, I was like, oh, this game, like, I won't say easy, but, like, you know, slight. I was like, meh, not that bad. But since then, oof, gotten it up. Oh, this is where we get the upgrades. Boss. No, that is not where we get the upgrades. That is our previous run. It's here. Man, all the food is freaking expensive. Contracts too. Like, the only thing that's cheap are the weapons. Okay, we're gonna jump straight back into one run because... So... Okay, so 50 now, complete 2 worlds in under 15 minutes. No, thank you. And these contracts are, I'm not gonna say awful, but they're awful when you're just starting out. Because, like, I don't want to rush through 2 worlds. And I don't know, worlds, they probably mean, like, full going through all the levels to hit that, like, red one. Have you read on the new statement LRG that they plan on increasing production and they're discontinuing collector cards? To be totally honest, I'm not sure that collector cards were an issue for me. Like, is it sucky for someone that was collecting them and that really, really liked that? Maybe. But to me, the collector cards were like, meh. Like, I put them in all the games, but they were not a deciding factor. Honestly, I'd just rather them lower the prices of some of their collector's editions to more reasonable prices compared to what they're giving than give these collector card thingies that, like, I'm not gonna say I don't care about, but it's not the reason I'm buying the collector's editions and stuff. And the collector's cards, I know they come with all the numbered titles, whether you're buying the collector's edition or not. But lately, like, I've been skipping on a lot of the collector's editions and even a lot of their normal releases. Just because, like, price-wise, this... I want the collectors, but it's too much. Each stele. Pure heal of 10. Temporary and plus 5 time. Sting. We're gonna take that because plus 5 damage feels like a lot. It feels like a good upgrade, but we need an alternate weapon. It just feels bad to take it now, but we're gonna go grab one in the equipment storage. Now that we're getting a hang of this thing, that we're sort of getting an idea of where we need to go. Yeah, I agree. The production cycles need to be accelerated a little bit. Like, once the pre-orders close, they should be able to produce the games within 60 days, max. Meaning that you have the games in hand within, like, 75 days. And even in an ideal world, I would say production within 30 days. I just know that that's, like, dream. You know, like, that's, like, never gonna happen. Because right now, waiting 6 months sometimes for a release, and especially the collector's editions, is just too much. Like, by the time you get the game, the excitement about the game is over. explosion. Oh, that took all of our mana. That, now I see this one takes our mana. But at least we've got the damage boost, so it's gonna probably hit like a truck. Let's go back to the equipment storage since we're pretty good on health. We're hopefully gonna get an A spell. So an X spell, now an A spell. Yeah, no, I agree. What did I miss out on that I wanted? It just finished, the pre-order finished on Sunday and I didn't end up picking it up. Steel Assault. I would have really liked that physical version, but honestly, there was nothing else I wanted, and paying the shipping on one game just feels bad. Because I'm in Canada, so just, you know, shipping is a lot. Like, it's like $15 US of shipping for a $35 game, which just feels bad. Stars. Oh, this is nice. How much mana does it take? 25, so I can actually cast it twice. Nice. Oops. Okay. We're gonna try this again. I'm hard-headed, so even though we could like go to an equipment room and I don't know, maybe get more equipment before fighting him, I just want to beat his butt down, and I refuse to take the easy route. So we are gonna fight El Tanager as much as we need to. Yeah, me too. I love PlayAsia. Personally, I've gotten much more into the, you know, imported games. Like I showed you guys last time. Like I get like regular 3-4 imported games. Like, and I showed you guys the TMNT edition that I got from them. Like, is it the best collector's edition? No, but to me, price-wise, it made way more sense than what everyone else was offering, and it's still a collector's edition. Temporary increase to defense. Not too bad. We got a decent amount of currency in this one. Oh man, free golden. Another temporary increase to defense. They really want to boost my defense this time. Let's just charge up. And it's just like that temporary increase to defense is crazy. We can actually tank this guy. Boom. That was fucking... sorry, man. That was freaking crazy. Like, seriously, when I realized how little damage I was taking from him, I'm like, why the heck am I even trying to dodge? Like, why am I trying to dodge? That boost to that double boost to defense was freaking insane. Oh man, sights deal 20 bonus damage, 20% bonus damage. That's like, come on, how can you not take that one? Like, no matter how you play, sights are going to be the major part of your damage. That was freaking insane. Now, I guess I should use one of these because... Oh, maybe I should have seen if they upgrade beyond gold. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, he was harder than when I thought the first boss. What time is it now? Oh my god, man, time is flying. It's already 8:30. This is why I love roguelite. Well, this is why I love, and also some people can hate roguelites. It's when you're playing them and you're going run to run, time just freaking flies. Okay, let's see what's here. Like, honestly, I feel the ones we have are better. And we don't have one of these yet. I want to talk to him, though. He actually has something to say. I wonder how that storage works. Okay, we're not gonna buy anything because we're 5 away from buying whatever that weird item is that he just like that just says like, oh no, it gives a curse. Okay, no, I know what it does. It gives a curse. Should we buy an orb charge? Let's buy an orb charge. I mean, why not? It's 15. There's no reason not to do that. So we're now at the boss, Security Station Brad. We beat him last time. Hopefully we can do it again. This time we have health recharges on top of it. I get what you mean, K-Cant. You're right. I could have technically sold one of these two because they use so much mana that I can't really use both at once. And the explosion last time did so much like straightforward face damage that I feel like that's gonna be the way to go. Like end your combo with an explosion. But it's sort of all or nothing. Ooh man, he man, why is my timing so bad on that? The first time I fought him, I had that timing down like that. This time, every time I'm trying to dash his big claw attack, I'm dashing like right into it. That was freaking stupid as heck. Wow, I'm like angry now. Sorry guys, man. That like just made me annoyed. That annoyed me. Like I don't get it. Like first time I fought him, boom, like every one of his attacks I was dodging, and he hits like a freaking truck, man. Man, that was garbage. On top of it, we beat the crap out of the mid-boss. And then we get beat by Brad, who's like... Did he hit that hard the first time, though? I feel like he didn't. I feel like that first run, they really nerfed all the enemies. Oh, dang. He has something to say. Yeah, I'm gonna beat Mr. Brad, whatever his name is, because that just sucked. What? 8:37. Okay. You're probably right, K-Cant, and it does feel like the bosses are getting harder as you beat them. But it makes sense, though, because we're getting, like, a lot of, you know, power-ups. World Dagger for 20 gold. This seems like worth. Like, when something falls under 50 ingots, I'm gonna grab that. But I'm gonna wait till that happens. Okay, we have time for one more run, guys. After that, I'm gonna have to call it for tonight. But I'm really glad we tried this game because, honestly, super fun roguelite. Like I said, I do wish it was more at the $20 mark. If you're really into roguelites, I do think it is worth it at 30. It's just that for someone who's like, oh, I want to try it out, it'd be easier to suggest at 20 bucks. But still, really, really nice one. Hopefully, if I can really turn up the speed on my reviews, maybe I'll have time to do this one on top of the other two. It depends how much I get to play this weekend. I always try to play a lot, and then family stuff hits. Like last weekend, by the way, you know, I wanted to do the eShop deals over the weekend, but you know, I'm gonna share a bit just so you guys know what's up. My great aunt, this site. Oh, this one I wanted to try. This is the one that has more range. My great aunt, which I'm very close with, unfortunately she got operated. We went to visit her at her place and things didn't go well, so she's gonna have to get another operation in her leg. She's 89 years old. So that's why last week got totally thrown off track, because I lost all my Saturday going to see her. By lost, I mean, you understand, I'm happy that I went to see her. But what I mean is that basically the Saturday that I had planned to work on the videos was that. And then the Sunday, well, it's sort of like, when that happens, Sunday gets sort of turned into family stuff, you know. I had to get my daughter's homework done, had to get the groceries, had to blah blah blah. Basically, normally on the weekends I try to only do channel stuff one day out of 2, and when something like that happens, well, the one day out of 2 that normally I do channel stuff turns into, well, no channel stuff. But I'm gonna hopefully be able to stabilize things on the channel and get the more consistent videos coming out at a more steady pace, because I don't like that I've broken the cycle where normally it's like one early week, one late week. But it should get back to normal soon. Burn. Okay, gain. I guess let's try to burn over time. Like, I feel like a lot of these boss fights are a little too like speedy for damage over time, but yeah, time, man. I know that's the worst. Like 2023 for the channel has been like, that has been my worst problem, is time wise, both my 9 to 5 job and family wise, things have been taking a lot, and I try to not be negative on the channel. Like, I know I shared at the beginning of the year, hey, Champ Dancer, welcome for the renewal. Hello, hello, my friend. Thank you, as usual, for being a constant supporter. But, you know, give me a sec. Around the place, if the fire... Okay. Whatever. It's just like lore stuff, I guess. What I was saying is, yeah, like I tried to not get too negative in the channel, and I know in the beginning of the year I did share that, like, you know, I had family members that were sick, and last year, like, as one of my, you know, my father-in-law died and blah blah blah. But I don't want to always come with sob stories every time we talk, but just to let you guys know, like, there were like a lot of health issues beginning of the year that I just didn't talk about on the channel, just because I want to stop always be, you know, I didn't want to every time we do a stream talk about that stuff. But when there's been less videos, it's really been for specific, like, it's not at all that, like, I'm putting the channel aside or that there's going to be less videos in the future. It's just, like, it's been a rough beginning of 2023. Not rough, like, overall, but, like, rough where, like, stuff taking up a lot of time that I have no choice to put attention to. So you have more range, but at the same time, the most damaging attack is close ranged. It's a weird weapon. So just letting you guys know that eventually we're gonna be getting back to like a more steady video roll. There's absolutely no delay. Like, the channel is still among one of my major priorities after family and, like, obviously my 9-to-5 job, because, you know, at this point it still pays the bills. But you know, as soon as things get stabilized, we will get back to that norm. A rocket launcher. Yes, let's try this. How much mana? No mana. Just a recharge time. Nice. Last time both of them were taking mana, my sub-weapons, which I'm gonna say is an issue, because I could not use both, and I should have sold one. Let's go to Tanager's office. Yeah, I sort of got, yeah, and I did sort of get that, and yeah, I do see it's horizontal and close, which is why, if you saw, like, over the last, like, little bit there, I was getting much closer to enemies when I could, so that I can profit both from the extra range, but really get the extra damage from the spin, because it is very... like, it gives you the range, but at the same time, if you want to maximize damage, I feel like you have to get in close. That was actually relatively easy. I'm finding if I really put the pressure on him, it actually works a lot better. Termination resets dash cooldown. Okay. Dealing pierce. I don't have a reroll. I have to start using my rerolls. Obtain 30 solary. I think we're gonna take this because honestly, I'm just not overly excited by the other ones. So just grab the extra solary, hope we get to the shop, and then we can really make a crazy buy. I didn't even use my super attack. I actually don't know what this weapon's super attack is. Let's go to storage. We're going to try to get another piece of equipment. Hopefully we can get something that can complement the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher did a beast of a damage there. It was actually a really nice hit there. I should have used it at the start of the fight when we were ranged. I should have started the fight with that, gone in, like basically, you know, use the range against him, because although he does have some ranged attacks, I feel like his most damaging ones are close up. There is a little glitchiness when the stage loads in. I won't say it's an issue, and it probably can get ironed out. I won't say it's an issue because once the stage loads, it stops. So, like, it's only going to be an issue if someone's going for a total speed run. The sight actually pulls them in. Your second attack actually pulls them towards you. I just noticed it. The sight, it's really an interesting weapon. The second attack actually pulls them towards you. The first one is ranged, the second one pulls them in. It even pulls them to the opposite side if you're close in. This one's a really interesting weapon. And the second one often stuns them. Oh, Ghost Cowboy coming in with a $10 donation with the hippo chair, man. That's a freaking awesome little gift there. Hippo chair, man, definitely. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Very appreciated, my friend. Very, very appreciated. Okie doke. Wow. Can we freaking... Yes, we can make it up there. I think we have to go down. Oh, there's a lot of solar here. Chance of dealing 200% damage. Does this take mana? No. But it looks... So this is freaking amazing. We can probably start the fights like... Wow. I'm like nervous. I'm like, should I regen my health? We're gonna regen at least once. I should have gone to the shop first. I'm dumb. That was a bad move. Yeah, so I honestly think so far the big sword weapons that we use, the whatever destroyonizer, whatever they called it, definitely a good one. Firebow. I feel like the ones we have are better for the moment. We're gonna take an extra curse. Okay, we're gonna take the 5% of dealing pierce. We're gonna take the extra orb. I really wish we had what it takes to unlock the fourth item. We have our super attack charge too, so hopefully we can mess Brad up this time, and I'm gonna try to be way better on the timings. Number one, I'm gonna unload like my 2 special weapons at the beginning. I'm gonna start the fight out with an X and an A. Then we're gonna try and we're gonna try and take it easy. I'm gonna try and really make sure that I do this safe, and that I basically wait till Brad attacks and then counter attack. Like, I'm gonna take the fight to him when I can, but I'm gonna try and be a little bit more passive than I was the last time. Oh my god. This is the attack that I hate. Oof, we beat him. Okay. And that's his special attack with the sights. It grabs the whole screen up and down. It was a close one. Oh my god, man. We were at like 1 health. 2 health. Like, max HP is nice, my guys, but I would really like to get actual HP back. Termination resets dash. But we don't have mana items, so that one's... Okay, we're gonna take overexcited. Like, I feel for the moment, though, I'm not getting the best out of the curses because I'm still focused on the basics of the gameplay. But I need to, like, basically, as I get more comfortable with the game, I'm gonna be able to maximize, like, when you get a specific build, to build towards, like, get the items that go with that build and whatnot. So we beat Brad. Oh, we got life regen. Not sure. Here we go. I'm gonna grab a couple of animas. Let's listen. Mr. Clean's acting really strange today. He seems a bit off. Whoops. No wonder the boss called him in for a disciplinary meeting. I wouldn't be too pleased either if I were him. No, he's smiling. He said hello to me. He even offered me to clean my knife. We told him there was no point since I use Schwarzkopf. Do some shine. Schwarzkopf. It's a German, like, Schwarzkopf. Yeah, but it's Schwarzkopf. Like, normally it's blackhead. But that's like a special cleaner. Anyway, like I say, dry humor. Okay, industrial pollution department upgrade next green curse. Upgrade next red curse. Let's go with the red curse. Because we've been going down the red path a lot. I think we have 2 curses in the red. So we're gonna go down the red path. So I don't know how far we're gonna get. This is our last run, but at least it's a good one. We're finishing off the night with a decent run. We beat the first boss. Hopefully we're gonna get a little further than we did on our very first run. Beginner's luck, I guess. Fatal Fridas. Jerry's a real poet, he's the same. Okay, so they like freeze us. Ow. These enemies are a little hard to track what exactly each one of them does. Like, some are exploding on me, some are slowing me. Okie doke. Oh. So, do I just use, like, a blast here? Secret area. Boom. The Trouble Cross. Let's put it in our... Okay, so that's how our storage works. It's basically we put that in the storage. I have to find out what the rarity of the weapons are because some are blue, some are purple. Hold on. Do we see a rarity? Can I switch these in there? No, I can't. Like, this looks like gold, purple, blue. Like, if it's like most, like, game color... Gold is rarer. Purple is like better than blue. Like normally it's like green, blue, purple, gold. Like that would normally be the rarity. So I'm assuming that's... Oh, so this is like a platforming section. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I'm not sure how you're supposed to get through that without taking a shot, but sure. Prismium deposit. Are we gonna finally get ourselves a Prismium, man? Like, I want a Prismium. You think it's gray, green, blue, purple, orange? That is the generally color coding. Like if you played any type of MMO or like Diablo or anything like that, that's sort of the coding that is understood. I wanted to shoot the other way, but I was facing the wrong way when I fired. Oh, by the way, guys, just before we leave, if anyone liked the 3D printing I did last week, I did paint some of my 3D prints. They aren't the gaming-inspired ones, because like I said, those I'm going to have to wait till the summer till I can actually be outside. But if you guys like action figure collecting, I did paint a lot of my action figure prints. So I can show you guys that just before we leave later. I painted Mjolnir, so I do have a reproduction Mjolnir for Captain America. So, because I had a Captain America figure, but I made him worthy Captain America. I gave him a Mjolnir. without having to take it away from Jane Foster. And plus, Jane Foster's Mjolnir was the broken one. Cap had the non-broken one in the movie, so I made a non-broken one. Is that a Prismium? Oh, we did get a Prismium. So if we get to the shop, we can unlock the 4th item. Nice! I'm excited. Can we make it to the shop? Tanager's office. Candace. Another boss. Do we want to confront a boss or take the Solary deposit? Just because I want to make it to the shop to unlock the 4th item, we're going to take the easier route, or hopefully what the easier route is. We're going to go down the Solary deposit. I'll show you guys some of the 3D prints I made. Now, some of them can work with different figures. I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you them with like one figure, but obviously they could work with different ones. And that after hit is killing me on this guy. I have to dodge those. That is hurting me big time. Shakespeare. But this is like gray. So I feel like I don't even want to use... No, I don't even want to pick it up at all. I'm really low on health, so hopefully we're going to get like one of the stages that... One of the levels that can heal us, because like I would hate for this run to end like on a normal dude. Yes, Vitam department. Vitam is help, right? I hope. Help. I hope. Oh my god. No! Oh, what a shitty way to end the run. Oh. Still, we powered up a lot of stuff. Ugh. Okay, it's max health, but there's usually some healing. Yeah, I think you need the one that has like the Vitam slash Amin whatever. That burger's like weird as heck. But anyway, whatever. I think we still had a really fun night, man. And you know what? We had a few shitty runs. We had a few decent ones. But overall, we can see that this is going to be a fun game. And like, it's one... You have to not come into this kind of game expecting to one-shot it, so... Oh, 12. Boulder Rain. Okay, once we have 2 Brads. Oh. God dang it. So that's like the lowest it'll be. Wrap up here. 80 is pretty low. You know what? 80's low enough. I'm gonna buy it. Okie doke, guys. So for the game, we are done for tonight, but we are not done everything. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys some of the 3D prints that finally I painted this week. For that, I'm gonna put the close-up cam. I just need 10 seconds. I'm gonna grab the stuff and I'll be right back. Okie doke. I do believe a physical is coming for Have a Nice Death. I can't promise it. I'd have to recheck my things. But Have a Nice Death physical, I think I heard something. Have a nice Death physical. Let me just see if I can find anything really quick. Okay, I don't see any pre-orders up anywhere, but that doesn't mean it's not coming, but it does feel like a game that I'd like to have on physical. If there is a physical of it, I would definitely like to have it. So, first of all, my Mjolnir that I made. So, let's just take it out of Cap's hand. But I basically 3D printed a 6-inch scale Mjolnir. Okay, there. The camera's finally focusing. So I think I did a pretty decent paint job on it. Overall, it came out pretty freaking nice. There's a little bit of cracking on the paint at the bottom, but every other part of it is pretty nice. The only thing I'm wondering is after like a week or two of drying of the paint, I might put a little black wash over it to give it like a slightly weathered effect. So if we put it in Cap's hand, we have a worthy Captain America. Captain America rocking Thor and his shield. Yeah, Skull got a lot of updates, by the way. Skull the Hero Slayer, that is one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite games, along with Dead Cells, is because the developer like really invested a lot of time into constantly keeping the game alive and giving you reasons to come back. And Skull, like they added in a more difficult mode. So even someone who's mastered Skull the Hero Slayer at this point, like you've got another mode. Now, the other things that I made are bases and accessories for any type of character that masters fire. So I have a lot. I took Johnny Storm because he was the closest. But it works with like Dark Phoenix. It works with Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is one of my favorite characters. So number one, I made him a Burning Ring of Fire. So this is maybe less Johnny Storm, because the second one I'm going to show you is more Johnny Storm. This is maybe more Ghost Rider, like a sort of circle of flame would be more like Dark Phoenix or Ghost Rider. But basically, you know, I printed this white. I finally painted it this week. I think I did a pretty decent job getting the colors in. Hold on. I think my green filter is on. The colors seem a little off. Not really bad because we're not really dealing with green, but they were a little off. Okay, so anyway, so we have like this first version of like a Ring of Fire. It's like a protection spell or whatnot. Pretty decent. I also made this one. This one is more Johnny Storm, I feel. So I made like this blazing circle of fire. And, you know, if you stand a minute, this feels more like Johnny Storm. This feels like more uncontrolled, crazy, like fire. And it can be used both ways. Like it can be used the front, or it can be used the back or the front. Like the front is more like, you know, blazing in front of him. The back is more like intimidation. So you can use it like both ways. Pretty decent one. And also, once again, because like I said, I started with a lot of the fire effects. I also made like a flaming like fist effect. Because like the Marvel Legends come with like these like cheap little plastic fire effects, but I find like it's not enough sometimes. So when you really want to give it like a fire crazed effect, you can put something like that on it. And I made it like you can rotate it, so you can put more of the red, more of the orange, more of the yellow. You can also do like a fire blast type thing, so you can do like forward, like he's like blasting a fireball or whatnot. Yeah, the second one, the only problem with the second one is that I made the circle too tight. Like the characters have to be standing straight in it. I can't put them in like sort of a stretched out or like action pose. They have to be like straight up or flying above it. You know what I mean? I'm going to redo it in bigger, but I also got some filament that is transparent red, so I won't have to paint the future ones. I love painting them from time to time, but painting everything... Oh, you got an Earthrise Optimus? Nice stuff. That is an awesome one. I showed it to you guys last week, Earthrise Optimus. I actually have both versions. I have the Earthrise Optimus, and I have the Netflix version of Earthrise Optimus, which is just a slightly different red. I got him specifically because he comes with the energy axe and the energy shield, and I wanted those. I'm mad because I missed out on the Siege version. The Siege version was also a really nice one because it was the Cybertronian version of the truck. But yeah, so I'm starting with those effects. But yeah, I'm gonna have like these clear filament. What that means is I'm gonna be able to make like fire effects and energy effects without having to paint everything. I still want to paint stuff from time to time like this, or like when I finally paint my energy tank for Mega Man, my beer holder energy tank for Mega Man, or when I paint like my Breath of the Wild chest and whatnot. Like I still want to paint those, but I don't want to have to paint everything I make. And especially my brother wants special effects. And just to give you an idea, like painting this, it's not a huge job. It's just a lot of time in the sense that I have to print it. Then I have to spray paint the base yellow. I have to spray paint like the primer. I have to wait 48 hours. Then I have to spray paint the yellow. I have to wait 24 hours. Then I have to paint on the orange, wait for an hour, paint on the red, wait for another hour. So basically from start to finish, it takes like 4 to 5 days to get one of these out. Obviously, it's not 4 to 5 days of work, but it's like in between, like you're cycling other stuff. But like from start to finish, it takes 5 days to get done. A little freaking annoying time-wise. And it's like you have to remember, oh, it's true, today I have to paint this. Oh, when did I spray paint the base coat? Oh, I have to wait another 24. Like it's just annoying time-wise. So I'm glad to get that clear filament, and I've got some red and green coming in. So I'm gonna be able to do like some magic effects, and after that I'm gonna get some rainbow. So I'm gonna get like a crazy lot of effects, and then I'm gonna try to make a few gaming accessories. And this week I started learning CAD. So I started learning CAD is like, basically 3D object creation, like a program for making 3D objects. So I'm going to be able to make my own soon. So I'm going to be looking at trying to make like original Switch accessories that maybe we don't have. I'm going to have to try to brainstorm ideas because a lot of people have thought of everything already. But I finally learned basics of CAD this week. I'm not super yet, but I'm getting there. I put in like maybe 6 or 7 hours to learn the basics. did a lot of practice, created a lot of effects for Marvel Legends figures that I'm waiting on my filament to print. And most likely soon. So I do think I'm going to eventually do a few videos on the channel about Switch accessories like this that are really interesting to 3D print. And I'm going to give like the files on the videos. So people who want to print them out, you're going to be able to go into the video, grab the file, pop it out, print it. And yes. Honestly, Ed, for the moment, I would say no. But why? Because I haven't tried enough printers. I've tried 2 printers, and I'm the kind of person that I don't like recommending things till I've tried everything. Because like, let's say I tell you, I'll give you an example. I have a DaVinci Nano, okay? Let's say I tell you the DaVinci Nano is the easiest thing to get started. I maybe don't know everything out there that might be easier, but I can tell you what I started on. I started on the DaVinci Nano. The only thing is if you go with DaVinci with their base printers, you are locked to their filament until you buy an extra $50 little thing to unlock the printer to be able to use any filament you want. And I'm going to tell you right away, if you fall in love with printing, you're right away going to want to buy that $50 thing. And because you're going to be very limited by only the filament from the manufacturer, not only the fact that it's more expensive, but also the fact that it's very limited because they only have like maybe 10 different types of filament. And like I said, if you want to print Marvel effects, they don't really have the best ones. If you want to print this, they don't have the best ones, blah, blah, blah. So if you go DaVinci, make sure that you right away think, okay, it's a good way to test the grounds because look, I'll give you an example. My printer only cost, the DaVinci Nano only cost $85. That is dirt cheap for a 3D printer, but it made all this. Everything you saw today, it managed to make it. Okay, so it is very functional as a printer. But within a week, I was like maxed out. I was like, I need more than this. So I had to buy the $50 thing to unlock it. At that point, your printer's at $150. It's still cheaper than a lot of other printers out there. It's just that once you're at that $150 mark, in my mind, I'm really wondering if I would have been better off paying an extra $100, getting a bigger build platform, and going for something like an Ender 3 or a one that I'm really looking into. Yeah, it's dirt cheap to start out. To get an idea if you like it, I find it's crazy. And any cubic Cobra is one that I'm really looking at. And I'm looking at upgrading already to an Anycubic Cobra just to have that bigger build space. And I would be able to run both because I bought the little $50 thing to unlock the printer. I'm just waiting for it to get here. But an Anycubic Cobra to me seems like a good second printer to get for bigger objects. And for the moment, I've only tried filament printers. I haven't tried resin printers. Why? Because I'm really not excited about the curing time. If you don't know resin printers make more detailed small objects, okay? Like a cheaper printer is going to make a more detailed small object, but you need to cure your print to harden it. And that takes a second machine, or it takes like a UV lamp setup and stuff. Not super excited about that because resin printer, like once you give it like a 10 or 15 minute cooldown time, you're almost already at 100% hardness and you can do whatever you want with the prints. And I'm like, I like that aspect. Also, if you want to make mechanical parts, like parts that are actually going to be in your hands and used, you're better off with a filament printer. Resin printers make better like figurines and things that you're not going to touch and you're not going to manipulate. But if ever you're buying a printer because you're like, oh, I'd like to make a bird feeder. Oh, I'd like to make a case for my Game Boy. You're probably better off with a filament printer. honestly, you really don't need a powerful computer. Just to let you know, DJ, they run on garbage. Like it takes less than 2% of my CPU to like run the printer program. Because basically, once the program's loaded into the printer, you actually don't need a computer anymore. And something like an Anycubic Cobra, you actually have to put the file on a micro SD card and pop it in the printer. So you don't actually need it plugged into the computer. So if you're downloading files and you're not actually making them yourself, you can have a garbage computer. You could probably even do it with a smartphone as long as you have something that could basically pop the file onto an SD card, theoretically. Like, you could get away with that. But yeah, anyway. Just letting you know. So that's why. So if you want a really cheap option, Ed, to get started, would it be a DaVinci Nano? Just if you buy that, think I might have to pay an extra $50 if I want to use someone else's filament. Okay. I can give that as a recommendation because I started with that. I was very satisfied, but I got quickly annoyed by being limited by only their filament. And also, like I said, it's more expensive. Like in Canada, it's about $25 for a kilogram of filament by everyone else. And DaVinci sells their filament 600 grams for $30. So you're getting 40% less for $5 more. It's actually a big price difference. You're almost double price. So I personally would say like the $50 investment in that little thing to unlock it is more than worth it. Like within 3 rolls of filament, you'll have reimbursed the $50 thing, unless you start buying really expensive filament because you want special properties or whatnot. Topaz is jumping around. Anyway, so that is it. But if not, you can seriously look into something like an Anycubic Cobra. Ender 3 is a really good thing. The only thing that the Ender 3 is that it does take a lot of like the initial hump to get used to the printer is going to be bigger because it doesn't auto level unless you buy like an expensive version that auto levels itself. So you're going to have to try and level it. And if at first you don't level it perfectly, you're going to get shitty prints at first. And secondly, Ender 3 also is a little harder to put together. It's going to come in parts that you have to assemble. And depending on how manual you are, like it comes in more separate parts. Anycubic, I would say, it seems like a good middle ground where it's easy to put together and almost all their models auto level. So it takes out some of the most annoying parts of it at the beginning. Hey, no problem, Forced Anonymity. Happy welcome, and thanks for stopping by. We're about to end like in 30 seconds, but that's it. So hopefully that helped. We started talking 3D printing again. But anyway, hey, thank you guys for showing up tonight. Thank you for everyone that participated in the chat. I know there were parts of the chat that I didn't quite follow. Sorry about that. I try to follow as much as I can, but at the same time, I really got into the game. So I was focused on like getting a few good runs out there. But hope you guys enjoyed the game. Seems like a really good one. Hope maybe I'll be able to get a full review out by next week. Be on the lookout tomorrow for my review of Flamekeeper. Also, hopefully within the next couple of days, I'll have bigger eShop deals video coming out. And we're getting really close to giving away the Nintendo Switch OLED, guys. So don't forget to leave your comments on all the videos before April 1st. Basically, on March 30th, your comments have to be there, or because that's when I'm going to have to compile the Excel sheet. So March 30th, make sure that all your comments are there. I'm going to be drawing it on April 1st and announcing the winner on the channel. So make sure your comments are in. Well, have a great night, everyone. And as usual, I hope I'll see all of you in my next video.